76 on my podcast today. I'll just talk about the injuries as well for the AFL and the Waffle W as well this week. For the girls, there's not many games for the Waffle this week because of the the WA weekend this weekend. So this is the teams that we've got round 14. There's not many rounds left to go for the girls. We've got West Perth versus East Perth. That's going to be a good one in Joondalup. Best of the best. And then you got South Fremantle versus Subiaco down at Fremantle Oval on Saturday afternoon. Get around with those girls. And then go and watch. I'm going to go and try and hopefully get tickets to go and see my Peel Thunder on Saturday against Claremont on Saturday. I've got nothing else to do on Saturday, so I'll go and see my girls on Saturday and then see how they're going. And then I'll do a live podcast on Sunday, the 2nd of June. Swannies versus East Fremantle. Reigning Premiers versus the team lost in the grand final as well against Peel. So I'll be doing a live podcast for that one on Sunday after they've done the awards and all that in the club rooms. I'll be making them fairy bread, so if you guys hear this, I'll be making you guys fairy bread and some other things for you for Sunday's game and as well. So that's on Sunday as well. They've just released the fixtures for round 1 for the NBL and the WBBL for the Lynx games as well. It all starts on, let's see, the 19th of September. We've got first time ever to have a girls game at RSA Arena at 4 o'clock. It's the Lynx versus Sydney Flames at 4 o'clock. And then straight after that, you got 6:30, Melbourne United versus Tasmanian Jack Jumpers at 6:30 at RSA Arena. And then you've got Thursday, you've got Bendigo Spirits versus Canberra. Then you got Townsville Fire versus Geelong United at Bendit Basketball Centre. Then you've got Friday, you've got at RSA Arena, you've got the Lynx versus Southside Flyers. And then you got our first Wildcats game for the men's. Wildcats versus East Phoenix as well at 6:30 at RSA Arena. Then you've got, these are the 2 games as well. Sydney Flames versus Adelaide Lightning. Bendigo Spirits versus Townsville Fires. Then you've got, Saturday you've got Breakers versus Bullets at HBF Stadium at 4. Then you've got Cairns Taipans versus Hawks at 6:30 at the HBF Stadium. On Saturday, then you've got Adelaide Lightning versus Southside Flyers at the Bendit Basketball Centre. And then you've got other games as well. And then Sunday, you've got one game at RSA Arena. Adelaide 36ers versus the Kings at 12:30 at RSA Arena. So that's going to be for the Hoops party. You can register through them to get your pre-sale tickets as well. I've already registered before they've announced it on the day, so hopefully you guys can do that as well. In the news, there's going to be some new rules for the AFL next year for the handballing. I want your opinion on that as well, guys. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can, hopefully they can sort it out for next year as well. I'm hearing Dustin Martin could announce his retirement as well. So, I'm hoping he doesn't, because he's young enough to play more games this year and next year. And so we'll have that as well. So we've got games that are coming up this week. We've got long weekend. We've got Port Power versus Carlton at Adelaide Oval. Let's go Power. Then Friday we've got Collingwood versus Bulldogs. Bulldogs, I want you guys to win. Because Collingwood have got a lot of injuries out already. 12 injuries out. Saturday we've got Hawthorn versus Adelaide. These are two good ones as well at the MCG. West Coast and St Kilda. Clearly I want Eagles to win that one. As well at Optus Stadium on Saturday afternoon. Geelong versus Richmond. Geelong are going to be favourites. And in my opinion, it'll be Geelong winning that one over Richmond. Then Sunday, our boys are going to take on Melbourne Demons in Alice Springs for the first time this year. We've never played them in Alice Springs. It'd be nice to go over there and watch it and support the boys on Sunday. But I'll be at a waffle game on Sunday, so I'll be wearing half my Freo gear that day. As well, we're not favourites for that one, so hopefully we can shut down Max Gorn as well. And Oliver as well, and Petrarca, and hopefully we can shut them down and hopefully win this one again. And then we got the last game of the game. We've got Gold Coast versus Bombers. This is a Gold Coast home game, but they've been up and down lately at the moment with players as well. Hardwick could try and get some games at home as well to win as well. Bombers just come off a win as well, so they're looking really good this year. I am tipping them to be favourites to win the flag this year against Swans. They're looking good under Brad Scott. He's done so well since the last time Bombers won the premiership was 2000s. That was under the head coach of James Hurd. He was the last coach that won it. And these are the teams that got to buy. So Brisbane, North Melbourne, Sydney, and Giants. So that's why Chad Warner is in Perth to visit Fremantle and West Coast because he's under a free agency this year. He wants to try and come home this year. He hasn't been playing many games for Sydney. He's only played less than 100 games for Sydney. I'm hoping Freo can pick him up for next year on a multi-million dollars contract as well. So hopefully we can get him to come to us next year, and because we're going to end up losing that Fife possibly this season if he doesn't get us to finals. He's only 32 years old. He's just getting time of age, getting old now. He's been in the club for a long time, so give it to someone else to finish that spot for him as well. And that's all I got to say at the moment. Hopefully everyone stays dry on Wednesday, and we've got the team selections later on today, and then we've got the rookie drafts, mid drafts, and the drafts as well for tonight as well. So keep an eye on your teams on the website as well. You'll find out what there is as well, and we'll find out who there is, who the teams will get this week. Hopefully we can get someone as a rookie tonight. There's a lot of good players out there, experienced players that we need to build on around as well if Nat Fife and Sun leaves the news updates at the moment, and there's not many injuries at the moment, updates. So, so thank you very much for listening, and stay tuned for more podcasts and good news updates as well. So I'll keep you guys all updated and posted, and let's go Freo. Thank you very much.